and then we've got the in witness whereof and all the parties and all that kinds of stuff. So this is the intro to the signature part. And now let's see if I've done this right, because what we'll do is we'll now have this G form US. I think that's what it is. We'll see. In any event, we've got 13 sections. So if we go back, so this thing here is intended to give it agreement form. That is, with an introductory part for the parties, a signature part for the parties, a heading area for the introducing the agreement. And this is, here we're just the Z, OL, and we'll remember that it's 13. We had 13 sections here. And when we say 13 like this, we could have said that, but that would be the sections without their headings. This is the sections with their headings. So now we'll save this thing somewhere. And what we've got is the, let's go up and let's find out where to save this. Here, we need to save this over here in G somewhere. And I think I've already got a little bit of National Venture Capital NVCA. Oh man, no. Let's see. Let's search for NVCA. Yeah. So I've already got a little bit of the NVCA. And this thing was a CDA. So we'll put this here. We'll create a new folder. CDA here. And I know that this is a form, so we'll put that in form, and then we're going to want to be able to version this, so we'll call this version 0, like that. I put that in there, and then if I've done things right, I should be able to go over to my browser. Here's my local G. Should be able to go down into the NVCA. JKLM NVCA. Oops, where did I put that thing? Is that in? Maybe I put it in totally the wrong place. I mean, I guess I did put it in totally the wrong place, so let's try and put it in the right place. Let's see where I did put it. Reveal and Finder. See where I did put it. Oh yeah, totally the wrong. Let's see. Where am I? Startup. Oh yeah, okay, good. I had other materials elsewhere. So I put it in totally the wrong place. So CDA wants to go. We'll put that over here in G, which is where I want these things. And we'll park that for a moment, and then we'll change its name. So we'll change it to NVCA CDA, like that. Okay, so now let's go back to our browser. See where this, we'll refresh the browser, LMNO, and there we go, and we should have a form in here, and the form looks like this. Doc title, this section. These are blue because they've still got some square brackety things in them. They're the square brackety. And let's see what we get, if anything. Okay, so we got the frame of an agreement, and it knew to call it a confidentiality agreement because it's doc-tie, and we're ready here to have party information included. This agreement is made, definition of confidential information, and you can see here that we've got and that we can then go back and delete these things, having checked that they check out, and so forth. Oh, right, and then these things are all understood to be titles, even though what we really need to be doing is, where are we? Where's our NVCA? LMN VCA form, good, even though, so the reason that those look big and like titles is because we've called these whole things titles like this. So 6, 7, we've called this a title, the whole thing a title. So we can get, we'll come back to this in a bit. That's what that would look like. We can get rid of the stuff before there. 8, same thing. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Just make that the title like that. And so I guess we might as well go through and do the whole thing. 10 is binding effect. Counterparts. Yeah, okay. While I'm at it. 10, 11, like this. Non-modification, 11 sec, like that. 12 governing law, like this. Venue, 12 sec. This agreement, we can see that we've got holes here that we'll want to fill. Laws of over here, holes that we'll want to fill. Okay, and what did I leave? Because 6. So, well, I won't bother to do these right now because you understand how I was doing those. But this one, 9, might as well do it. So we'll have most of our text in here. And the double spaces here are not needed, but they are helpful. Helpful as you view the thing. So I put in double spaces like this. Double carriage returns. Okay, so then we'll save this again. We'll go back over here and we will re-render and we'll see that we now have just the headings here. So still work to be done, but we can see we have the basic idea. And I'll just note how quickly you can turn this into a signed agreement. You would actually do this as 2 steps. You'd have a document that points at this, but G always, and then U, ID, because a party ID, and I know that this is incorporated. MD, we finish most of our things with that. And then if I'm not making this mistake, we can have Quake be the other party. And let's see what that looks like. So you can see Acme and Quake, and since the system knows a lot about these guys already, we can fill this stuff in. And given the, we've got a little bit of interface stuff that we could then hereinafter referred to as, so in confidential information, as I think this one is the company. So I guess these guys are the company. And we'll save this in something, in another agreement, in another document. And this one is referred to, what do we call this? The recipient. Recipient, like that. Okay. So there's obviously a great deal more that could be done. You'll see here we've got the end of the whatever December 31, 2018, like that, so forth. Okay, but you'll also see we're ready. We got ready here for the signature stuff, and that's all because we pointed at those parties. So that's the general idea of how you could automate a document.